Hey guys, for this video I'll be reviewing the big match between Arsenal and Liverpool. Okay, so let's get straight into it. First half, up and down. Offensively, we were good. Defensively, not good at all. Very, very shit. And we're all talking about buying players, attacking players in the transfer window. We need to somehow get a big, strong defender that really doesn't get put out of position too often. I was always going to be worried about Sturridge and Suarez dancing around Mertesacker, which they did a few times. And then when Gibbs came off and Santos came on, I knew this is going to be trouble. A lot of people were tweeting that they'd rather see us just play with 10 men than with Santos, which is pretty harsh, but probably true. It wasn't too bad until the last minute, but I'll get into that. But for the first half, it was the same story with Arsenal, not really knowing what to do. If there was a chance that we kind of went for it, but we were kind of hesitant. And even though we created a few chances, they weren't really on target, and on the counter-attack, Liverpool were very good. Suarez as much as I hate him, he is a very, very good player. He can play all across the front line, left, centre, right, and then even then he can play as an attacking mid, and you know, in the midfield even he comes deep, defends, and then pushes forward with everyone else, and kind of like a Van Persie but a smaller version, and probably as much of a dick as him anyway. But he's a very good player and he caused some problems, and when you've got a defence like Arsenal's and Suarez's skill, it's always going to potentially give Liverpool a goal, and that's what happened. Sanya fell over, and what minute was it in? It was in the 5th minute, it was very early, and Sanya fell over, allowed Liverpool to get in. It bounced around a few times. Szczesny had a good save, I think there was, came back out, and because he was slightly out of position, they got another chance. Suarez had it this time, and he made the most of it. I think it was a slight deflection. Szczesny was going the other way, and it went straight in the middle of the goals, and it put them 1-0 up. And another early goal conceded. Another game that we're chasing early on when we shouldn't be. We should be putting the throttle, putting the foot down and getting the early goal and then destroying teams. That's not how it is with Arsenal anymore. We'd rather go behind and then have to be kicked in the arse at half time to actually come back. And in the second half, we came out and had some serious intensity, and we're dominating possession and creating a few really good chances, and I thought, okay, this is good. The second half is when we start, which is, you know, recent performances have given that. Our second halves have been dominant. And early on it was the same thing. Until Henderson gets the ball, dances around about 5 Arsenal players. He got a bit lucky, I think, about Ramsey came in for the tackle. He got to it, but it bounced in the wrong direction, so it bounced towards Henderson again, and he finished it off, and we were 2-0 down, and it was looking pretty bad, and we needed some serious help. And thankfully, it came through Giroud in the 64th minute, and he brought us back to 2-1 down after a very good header, very good free kick, and a very strong header in the bottom left corner. Reina had no chance. And I think that's his 5th goal in 3 games, or this week. 5th goal in 1 week, so very good Giroud. He's really clicking into gear now, and I understand where Wenger got him. Early on he was a bit iffy, but now he's becoming a very consistent striker. And that's why I say we don't really need to focus on attacking options. Maybe one more attacker, but I think we need to focus on the midfield. Another sort of, you know, a Yaya Toure sort of player, defensive mid instead of Ramsey. Even though he's been pretty good there, we need someone else there, like a Diaby, but I'm not even sure why Diaby didn't play actually. And why didn't Wenger bring on Ox at any stage? I think we made one change for the whole match, and that was Santos, and that was forced because of an injury. So what the hell was Wenger thinking? He should have made a few changes, bringing on Ox, maybe taken off Giroud, put Walcott central, because after his 2nd goal, which I'll get to in the 67th minute, we were flying, and I think with that extra bit of pace, or even take off Podolski, or put Podolski central, and bring on Ox there. So there were a few changes that we could have made that Wenger didn't, and I think it's kind of his fault that we were in this state at the moment, because he had a few chances to make some changes and he didn't. But into the 67-minute goal, Walcott, Giroud controls it, brings it down to Walcott, and just first time smashes into the bottom left corner. Reina again, no chance. 2-2 suddenly within 2 minutes and 14 seconds or 40 seconds, whatever the commentator said. And we were flying, and I thought, let's just run over the top of them, and we kind of did, but we didn't get that clear-cut chance until a good good 1-2 with Podolski and Giroud, and Giroud gets the chance and fluffs it, and when it was in real time, it looked like it was an easy chance, but then when you see the replay, it's a very fast pass from Podolski, and I think it kind of takes a touch off one of the Liverpool defenders and just bounces straight into Giroud, so he had no chance there. His reflexes aren't that quick, and that was the biggest chance. And then the last minute, looks like comfortable, let's just get the draw, good, we're 2-0 down, we get a point, we move on from this. But no, Santos has a say in that. He thought, you know, the game's not over yet, let's get some more excitement into it, let's give Arsenal supporters another heart attack, because about 10 prior to that wasn't enough, and about 4 when we saw him come on anyway, so he gave us about 5 heart attacks within the 40 minutes he was playing, and passes it straight to Liverpool. Luckily Szczesny makes a good save, and then Sanya on the line near the boundary clears it, and that's it for the game. So what do we get out of this game? What do we get out of this game? Main thing, first half's a shit. We need to fix that. We need to come out full throttle. To be honest, we weren't that bad in the first half. Forward of centre, behind the centre, we were just terrible. We were all over the place. I don't know if Vermaelen actually talks when he's playing out there. It looks like he does, but mainly when we're going for corners and we're attacking defensively, I want him to actually tell Mertesacker, stay here, I'll go forward, you stay, and then when you go forward, I'll stay back. But sometimes they both push forward, and then it's easy, especially when you've got someone like Suarez and Sturridge, very fast, nimble strikers, they can cut right through, and they did that. But I'm kind of happy that not one of the goals from Liverpool were really just them cutting us open. It was just our stupid errors. And luckily we brought it back with 2 very good goals. And the two best goals of the game, really, were Arsenal's. That's it from me, guys. Well, how long is there left in the transfer window now? A day or so? We really need to do something. If we had the same squad for the rest of the season with no changes whatsoever, then we're going to be in some serious trouble. Villa, everyone's saying we're going for Villa. I don't know why we're pushing so hard for him. He's 31 years old. He hasn't played football in a very long time. He's been injured. He can't get into the side. And even when he's been playing, has he done anything amazing? I'm not too sure. And he wants 110k a week, I think, and for about 14 million. I don't know. It could be better spent on someone else. I don't know why we didn't just offer that to Bar. I mean, Bar probably would have been a bit better than Villa anyway. I think we need that big striker, someone tall. Not Villa. He's quite small, and even though he's a good pass, I'm not sure if he's the right fit. But if we get him, a good bench player, I guess, someone that can come on and actually do some damage. Hope you liked the review. Please like the video below. Comment down below. Tell me your thoughts on the game, about how shit we were in the first half, and then why suddenly we just click in the second half. It's like a switch. It is actually like a switch. But for some reason it doesn't work in the first half and only starts working in the second half. That's something we need to address. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe above as well for all of my reviews for the rest of the season, and for all my Arsenal FIFA videos that are coming out pretty frequently now. I think I've already got episode 12 or 13 is ready to be uploaded in the next couple of days, so please check my channel out for that. Have a good week.